Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. Just got finished doing my G podcast. I thought it was productive. Sometimes the Lord will have a lot of the Hebrew Israelites watching, and sometimes they won't watch at all. I think this was a stream strictly for Christians and for people who probably were entertaining the idea of joining those people. But I think I did pretty good with describing the differences between Yahweh Shai and Jesus on the stream today. Thought it was pretty good. But that is not what this show is going to be about today. We're going to be talking about burnt toast and why I believe she's mad at me. Um, First and foremost, let me say this about burnt toast. Burnt toast is a new YouTuber to me. I've only been dealing with burnt toast for a better part of like about a year and some change, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little less. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to her. But the one thing that burnt toast did say to me that has stuck with me since the beginning is that she was a Christian. Typically, when somebody tells me that they're a Christian, I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll ask them what denomination are they, what their statement of faith is, like I'm supposed to, according to 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Uh, but I didn't like how Burnt Toast responded to me when I started questioning her. Usually when somebody, and I talk about this on the G podcast, and I even talked about it on this channel too, regarding cults. Typically, when you ask somebody what they believe, their denomination or whatever, and they don't want to answer it, more than likely you're dealing with a cult, a person that's involved in a cult, or a false teacher or some sort or whatever. And you got to be careful these days, especially since you're living in the last days. But I didn't like how Burnt Toast went about answering the questions. It's easy to say that you're Baptist or you got a Baptist background, or you could say that I'm not like hardcore into it. I've been saved for a little while. Like little things like that will let people know, okay, you're probably a Christian. Maybe you're misinformed or whatever. Maybe you're not on here to do apologetics. Or to teach. Maybe you're just on here to entertain. It would have been really easy for her to do that, but she didn't do that. So um, that's the only reason I retain that girl in my memory. But she does strike me as as an atheist that's pretending to be a Christian, uh, so that I don't have to her to that, um, hold her accountable to the things that she does. Now, I could be 100% wrong about this, and I'm just going to say that. I could be a million percent wrong about that, but I'm convinced that she ain't no Christian. Christians don't do the kind of things that you see Burnttoast doing. And with that being said, I think she's mad at me. I think she's mad at me because I went on her YouTube channel and I did pretty much what I'm going to do to everybody in the reaction community. And I'm going to start asking them how they know things. Like, I want proof for the things that they believe. I made a decision that I'm going to be open minded regarding Shani and Rev. And I'm going to listen to what people have to say. I'm going to really listen to their criticisms regarding them, provided that I get evidence. Now, Burnttoast is the only person in the entire reaction community, and I mean the entire reaction community. BGTV can't say this. Ms. Parker can't say this. Geek Room can't say this. Nobody else can say that she is the only one to actually provide a little proof of the things that she says. She actually took the time out, showed me the video of Rev, or rather, Shani drinking Jimmy Dean and giving some to Rev. And I remember specifically talking to Rev recently about this. I believe it was what's today? Monday. It was yesterday, actually. It was on Sunday. I asked him about it, and we talked about it a little bit, and that's all people need to know about it. But I did question him about the whole Jimmy Dean thingy and whatnot. I didn't talk to Shani about it, but I talked to him about it because I was very disappointed when I heard about it. But we didn't talk about it long because I was too busy trying to get them food to eat and everything. But which I actually miss them as company. It's kind of weird when I go a long period of time without seeing these guys. It's kind of weird because when I see them, it's like a bond there. It's kind of weird. Maybe because I ain't got no friends in that part of Pennsylvania. Like, I don't know or whatever. But anyway, um, Burnttoast is mad at me because I went on here and I basically made her look bad because I made her, which is what I'm going to do to Drag, what I'm going to do to Miss Parker, what I'm going to do to BGTV, and what I'm going to do to every last one of them that invite me to their shows, which I'm not going to turn down. It's just going to have to be on a day when I'm not busy or whatever. But as a matter of fact, I can actually go on a private show tonight if I want. If somebody do a live show tonight, I might step in, provided it's a conversation. But if it's going to be, trying to set me up or whatever, you're not going to like the experience because I'm still sitting on a ton of information that I'm going to use when I feel like it's needed to humble some of you. But If you want to have a conversation, I'm not going to do nothing like that because that would be unethical, it would be immoral, and I would be just as guilty as you people are. But Burnttoast is mad at me because I embarrassed her on her YouTube channel. I basically got her to look like a person that's just on her channel just saying stuff. And ever since that day I went on her YouTube channel, Burnttoast has been blah 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 and about G-Man. I'm smiling for a reason, by the way. But she came to the G podcast toward the end and told me that she had 700 live viewers. That's more than Dragnut gets. That mean that's pretty good. That's pretty good. She had 700 live viewers. Whatever she was talking about on that channel must have been good. She must have been talking about Jesus. Maybe she was talking about the gospel. Maybe she was talking about so I mean, as long as somebody's learning, you know what I mean? I'm sure she was talking about something that was worthwhile. Uh, but she had 700 people watching her. I got to go check out to see if that's true or not, though. Um, but she is mad at me. She came to my channel and she farted a dragnet, came on there and said, "Hey guys, I'm live. Come watch me." Meanwhile, not one Christian stopped doing what they were doing to go over there and go watch her because she's convinced only atheists watch me on YouTube. And I keep trying to tell her this over and over and over again that I have multiple ministries on here. It ain't just the atheist community. You know what I mean? I deal with the Hebrew Israelites. I deal with Muslims. I deal with pagans. I deal with a lot of different things on here. And my big goal right now is to get on podcast one. And I want to capitalize on all of this hatred that I'm getting on YouTube and get my butt on podcast one that GP told me about. Because the bigger the audience I have on podcast one, the more successful I'll be on there. So I want to capitalize on all this attention that I'm getting on YouTube right now. So, and my goal has always been to be on radio, not YouTube, on radio. That would be absolutely awesome. But Burnttoast, I'm not mad at you, Burnttoast. I know you're mad at me. What I would recommend you do in the future, if you make a claim concerning me and my name pops up in it, is that you make sure that you have factual information if you're going to talk about me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm a pretty cool dude. But Burnttoast, I got to let you know a couple of things. I'm not interested in you. That's number one. I don't want to have a relationship with you. Okay? I don't even think you're old enough to date somebody like me. Okay? Number two, your channel is not my cup of tea. On your YouTube channel, you talk about a variety of comedic things that you talk about on your YouTube channel, which shows me that you're anywhere between 13 and maybe 19 years old or whatever. I mean, I don't know. You're definitely not an adult, that's for sure. Even though you look like one in your pictures or whatever. But yeah. If you ever want to have a chit chat again, you invite me. We have to discuss a few things before I come on your YouTube channel, but I would love to be a guest on your YouTube channel. You actually get more live viewers than the drunken peasants do. My question is this: why would you interrupt the show where a person barely has 20 live viewers watching them? If you had 700 live viewers, I mean, think about that a minute now. Do you honestly believe if I had 700 live viewers that I would stop what I'm doing to go to a channel that barely had 20 people watching them? That's how I know you're mad at me. That's how I know you're mad at me, honey. But very happy about the show I did. And again, for those of you who are Christians or are watching, I want to know what I did was it was Yahushua versus Jesus. I was talking about the racist form of Christ that the Hebrew Israelites believe in, as opposed to the Jesus that we Christians generally that we Christians typically believe in. There's a Jesus that the atheists believe in too. One of these days, I got to do that on this channel. I got to talk about the Jesus and the God that the atheists believe in, that they're constantly telling Christians that we believe in that we don't, as opposed to what we actually believe. I think that would be pretty awesome. Yeah. I will not be making videos for a couple of days. That's why I made all these videos today, because when tomorrow get here, I'm going to be kind of busy. I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of time for this. I got to run for the next 4 days, and I got to try to rest my body. So I got to get ready for this next G podcast. So I was going to do another Dragnet Exposed video, but I think when I do that one again, I was thinking about going in one direction. But I think what I really want to do with Dragons try to set up a one-on-one and just eliminate him in one video and never talk to this guy again. So he goes his way and I go my way, and then that's it. So I'm gonna try to do a video where we settle all of our differences and we do one stream. Unfortunately, if this happens, that means I will have nothing to do ever again with the Geek Room, because honestly, if it wasn't for Drag, I'm just going to give Drag his credit right now, okay? If it wasn't for Dragnut, I wouldn't care about the Geek Room. If it wasn't for Dragnut, I wouldn't care about Miss Parker. If it wasn't for Dragnut, I wouldn't care about BGTV. If it wasn't for Dragnut, I wouldn't care about any of these other channels that are atheist driven or whatever. I honestly wouldn't care. Dragnut is the key to keeping you guys relevant. I just want to let you know that. If Jesus is Lord wants to talk to the Geek Room, it was because of Dragnut. Dragnut is responsible for building this reaction community. I'm going to give the guy his credit. He built an absolute powerhouse of trolls. He makes the most money in your community. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm just going to do a one-on-one with him, and then I think I'm officially going to retire from ever bringing up atheists on YouTube again. Just to prove a point again that not only can I ignore a person when I want to, but I can ignore you for the remainder of my life if I so choose to. Now, do I want to give Frank an opportunity to talk about some of the things that I talked to him about? Yes and no. Problem is with these reaction people, they act like 2-year-olds, and it's kind of hard to have a conversation with a baby. I want to talk to adults. That's my big thing. And I don't even consider Drag to be an adult, but I want to squash all of this. So I'm going to try to talk to Mr. Brokenut, and if he wants to continue to go to war, this ain't a war he's going to win. I'm telling you that right now. And a lot of you think that if you keep coming to my live streams and you saying, come watch my I can cut the live chat off. I don't do it for a reason. I don't think you guys understand that. I know how to use my computer. You know? I can cut that thing right off and you won't be able to tell nobody nothing, but y'all don't threaten me. Y'all really don't. What did Carnivorous Ape say? You lost the slavery debate when you bought your wife, Jill. Carnivorous Ape, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. Go find an atheist church to pastor, dude. Like, be quiet. Like, honestly, just be quiet, dude. You make yourself look stupid every time you open up your mouth, man. Like, honestly. But I can't believe that somebody with 700 live viewers will stop doing what they're doing to come and see with a guy who's got 20 live viewers. My channel is going to grow like crazy thanks to the help of Burnttoast. I don't even got 500 subscribers on this YouTube channel. My God, these people don't know nothing. My goodness. I used to have to say, hey, Amazing Atheist, hey, I'll give you $100, man. Promote my channel. I ain't got to pay nobody a dime no more. For what? For what? I mean, you guys don't even know how to do it, but since you guys got ads running on your channels, I can literally have my channel advertised on your YouTube channel without even asking you. I know how to do my settings and I know how to do this stuff, but I don't want to. You guys are corny as far as I'm concerned. So, Burnttoast, get over it. You got caught in a lie. Stop lying to people. Stop making stuff up. You don't know anything about the Shani and Rev situation except for what they have said out of their own mouth. And what I tell you, there are a lot of intimate things that's going on with them you know nothing about. And if you did know, one could accuse you of stalking. And I'm not very far from calling you a stalker. I'm not very far from that. I can't prove it in court, though. That's the only problem. When I call people a stalker, I can prove it in court. You, Burnttoast, I cannot prove you're a stalker yet. Believe you me, if you ever get my attention, you'll forget about me real fast. Trust me. Real fast. No, I don't believe that she's a stalker. I don't believe that Burnttoast is a stalker yet. Burnttoast doesn't harass me the way Dragnut did. I believe that. Now, do I believe that Dragnut's a stalker? Absolutely. I totally believe that Dragnut's a stalker. I believe that Dragnut is a stalker and a couple of other things. So, and I'll leave it at that. But as far as burnt toast go, no, I don't think that she's one. I think that burnt toast is just one here to laugh, and she's caught up with some friends that's gonna get a lock. That's gonna get her in trouble if she doesn't be careful. Because I want to remind the reaction people of something yet again. You guys got enemies on here, and they're trying to get me to do some things. I'm just letting y'all know. You need to chill. You really need to chill. I'm trying to be forgiving. I'm trying to let the past be the past. But if y'all push me, you see what I did to Miss Parker. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. So, because I'll do the same thing to her and everybody else on here. So, Dragnut, I know you're gonna watch this because you ain't got nothing else going on in your life. Let's set up a one-on-one conversation. I'm gonna put you in your place. You're gonna pretend you're gonna put me in mine. We could talk about a few things, and let's see what happens. Now, I don't mean this in the sense where Rev wanted to talk to you and bury the hatchet. No, 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 no. It ain't gonna be one of those conversations, dude. You owe me some apologies, and you gotta own a few things, dude. Because if you don't, I'm gonna make you own it the good old fashioned way, dude. I'm gonna make you do it. Mental illness or not, I'll make you own it. All right. So, with that being said, Burnttoast, get over it. Stop being angry. Stop being mad. You got 700 live viewers. Only a person who is insecure about themselves, who have no self-confidence, who believes they have no future, focuses on somebody who barely has anybody watching them. I have 20 people watching me. Praise the Lord. If I have one person watching me, praise the Lord. And that is the difference between an authentic Christian and a fake like yourself.